Well. Another day, another stream, another beautiful day of trading ahead of us. Hopefully everybody's doing absolutely fantastic today. Sorry, just making a little monitor adjustment here. All right, guys. Good morning to everybody. It is February 9th, 2024. Beautiful day. It is a beautiful Friday. Bitcoin has put in a beautiful movement to the upside overnight as anticipated. We were able to... Everything's working. There we go. That's the button I'm looking for. We were able to successfully close out all three of the longs that we picked up on stream yesterday on Arbitrum, Bitcoin, and Sui, smashing those take profits, doing that little bit of dip buying. Obviously looking back now, it would have been nice to hold them throughout. But again, that is the handicap that I'm trading with on the Fairdesk copy trade account. I cannot take partial take profits, and therefore it does make it significantly more challenging to ride trends. It makes it significantly more challenging to ride trends because I can't sell pieces of my position on the way up. I can't. If I enter a position for half a Bitcoin, the only other thing I can do after that with that position is close that position for half a Bitcoin, either in profit or in a loss. So I don't have the luxury. I don't have the luxury of trading how I would normally trade on my traditional exchange account, where I can just take partial profits. But that's okay. We are doing the live discretionary trading. We're not using a dedicated strategy at this point in time. And the point of this video series was to show you guys my struggles and my wins, my losses, trading discretionarily, and showing you guys how that contrasts with how we teach traders to trade in our academy, building dedicated strategies, focusing only on strategy and executing that strategy. So it's refreshing for me, and I hope it's entertaining and educational for you guys. All right. But with that diatribe out of the way, let's just break right into this, guys. There's no need to, there's just no need to, scuttlebutt. Here's the last 6 months of price action. All right, for Bitcoin. Again, trading nicely. We have now broken back out of the channel. As I was kind of expecting yesterday, we did make that very quick move to the upper end of that channel that Bitcoin has been trading in and respected. We have broken out of that channel. So very, very important, very powerful movement. Are getting a little bit of a sell down right now. And this is looking, I'm not going to lie, this is looking kind of local toppy. All right. We've had a very punctuated equilibrium up thrust up here in the last couple of days. Very powerful movements, very beautiful rally to the upside, 48,000. And now things are feeling a little toppy to me. Here's the last 3 months of price action again. Here we can see again, just Bitcoin. this nice huge fat chunk of consolidation that we've had between 40 and 43,000 deviations below were perfect dip buying opportunities. Of course, as we progress through 2024, anything really is a dip buying opportunity. And if you just kind of disable the red button on your exchange accounts, you'll typically do a little bit better. But let's just look at today. I just want to look at today. All right. So at daily close yesterday, we were consolidating in the $45,000 range. We broke out of that very, very quickly following daily close. Oh no, sorry. This is leading into daily close. Daily close was actually right here. I apologize. Yeah, sorry. So leading into daily close, we had this nice rally, pullback, and then this consolidation at the local point of control, about approximately 46,193. We'll update our liquidation levels here in a little bit. And then, just pretty much last evening, we just rallied all evening up to about 48,000, but not 48,000, 47,700, where we double topped and had our first sharp sell off back to midday VWAP. All right, so current support for the daily is at the daily VWAP right here, 46,639, give or take. We've now double bottomed here as well, forming a higher low. So what I expect to see is probably just overall consolidation for a while before we get a pretty decisive movement. Again, it's a pretty exciting day. We've had some big movements, kind of overday, intraday. I think long should probably be peeling off profits at this point in time. That's what makes the most sense to me, is longs peeling off profits at this point in time. And trade opportunities that we can look for. Again, if we want to trade to the upside, we need to be looking for this. Well, I don't know why is my tool black? That doesn't make sense. Okay, we need to be waiting for this break of 47,300 would be very good to see. Break out of this level of resistance that we've currently double topped against. We could also be scooping up longs down here close to the 46. But let's get our liquidation levels on here so that we've got a little bit firmer of an idea of exactly how we want to be trading this. So let's start off, let's get down to the 15-minute, and we'll keep it nice and simple for right now. Let's get zoomed in, and let's update our liquidation levels. All right, because as we know, futures liquidation levels are going to be very determinant in price for futures contracts. If we're talking spot, no, not so much, but with futures, yes, absolutely. All right, so we've got our liquidation map pulled up. We'll go down to the 12-hour. And ooh, this is very interesting. We've got a pretty active liquidation map today. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we've got some liquidations at 47,442. So let's put that level on the chart, 47,442. All right, so we got liquidations here. And I'll just draw a little box around this. I don't want it to be too predominant, but we do, of course, want to pay attention to that level. All right, we've got liquidations there. Good. And then we've got liquidations at 47,635, 635 to 674. $47, 630, 635, 675. All right, got some liquidations there. And then we also have chunky liquidations coming in between 829 and 945. 829, 945. There we go. All right, so there's our liquidation zones to the upside. That's all we're going to focus on for right now. Of course, there are more. We also have a liquidation zone 46, 746, 707, 706, 746 to 707. right. No, that's not right. What am I? 46. 46, 707, 746. 707. 46. Apologies. There we go. There's our There's our first liquidation zone to the downside, which we already have run down and tested. So very interesting. And then 513 to 436. You are welcome, Yester Crypto. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for riding with us. And then 281 to 204. All right. So we've got our liquidation levels here. All right. And we've got price just smack dab right in the middle of the liquidation zones. So unfortunately, typically not a whole lot to do here. We'll take action around the liquidation zones, but let's just take a Gandy here. So obviously we've rallied up, faced our level of resistance here, sold off very, very strongly, grabbed liquidations. I mean, we either rally to hit the liquidation zone or we come back down, but we've already double bottomed. So we've double bottomed. So if we come back down, that's a little bit more bearish. And might be hinting that we will be wanting to come down and retest these liquidation levels as well. Okay. Check our daily PTP right here and see what we got going on. All right, PTP looks pretty good here. Again, we are still swing long. We got the swing long signal from our daily time frame strategy right here. That's when we took the swing long position that we still have open right here. This is this almost $300 trade, as you guys can see that we have open. So that's all just pretty standard. So this is not discretionary. This is a PTP strategy. This is the PTP strategy that I've showed you guys. You guys could use on your chart right now today. We can just see on this candle, we are above the 21 exponential moving average. We're above the 200 SMA. TSI gives us a bullish crossover. OBV is trending up, and RSI is above the signal line as well, confirming the trade. Took the swing long on this candle, and we've continued to hold that. RSI has now poked its head into overbought territory. So the way I would handle this is, again, if I could, I would be peeling off. This is where I'd be peeling off 50% profits and moving my stop loss to break even. Since I am unable to peel off partial profits and I haven't gotten a full exit signal now, we will just continue to hold. And what we want to do now is move our stop loss up into profit. So let's go see exactly where it's at right now. Our stop loss is currently at 43,820. So we can definitely move that up quite a bit. I'm thinking through the hourly, I want the 1 minute chart here. I'm thinking, yeah, so here's our entry. We can definitely move our stop loss up to 44,360 now at this point in time, at the very least. So let's just go ahead and do that. 44,360. So let's just lock in that $50 in P&L. We'll lock in about 25% of the profits. So there's nothing There's nothing the market can do to take that away from us. It's ours. We earned it. They may not requench it from us. And that allows Bitcoin to have a volatility of about 6% before kicking us out of the long position. So that opens us up to allow for a 5% pullback and continuation. Other than that, the daily time frame is not signaling anything for BTC at this point in time. And before we continue on with the scan, let's now go down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, we've had overbought RSI for quite a while here. Again, very similar setup though. Let's see here, bearish. Right here, we could have gotten our initial entry into BTC, holding the 4-hour 200 SMA. Again, we are a good distance away from the 4-hour 200 SMA, so we're about 10% above that. So again, anytime our MAs fan out very wide and we're very far away from our moving average, it's always a good time to be taking profits. So definitely recommend taking anywhere from 20 to 50% profits on long positions at this point in time for people who, pretty much on anywhere throughout the scenario. And then we can look to re-add on dips, kind of see where we're gonna shake out here over the next 4 hours. Other than that, no full exit signal here on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see here. Hourly, something very similar when we get the bullish signal right here. Bam. Holding initial trade closed here. Re-entry signal here. And riding this last swing up. Huge volume coming in up here. So we are still holding, we still have an hourly uptrend. We are still holding the 21 hourly exponential moving average. So you guys can listen, you guys can continue to hold. We can wait until we get a confirmed close below the 1 hour to really close out any of these positions. Oh, I realized I didn't lock my chair. All right, get a little bit of music going. Device not found. What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Row. Apply. Okay. Bet you can find this one now, right? Good. As always, guys, if the music level needs to be adjusted, please let me know. All right. Bitcoin on the hourly here is fine. So let's see here. From a weekly perspective, we just want to continue to hold. From a weekly perspective, we just want to continue to hold BTC. Nothing doing here. Daily time frame, we also just want to continue to hold. If we're trading on the 4-hour time frame, again, peeling profits here makes a little bit more sense because we can add on a dip. We can actually delete these levels because we have blasted through them and they're less significant. And now we've got a much more scattered and broad liquidation zone. But again, it's here and here. It's where our liquidation zone is. So broadly today, we could anticipate drives down between 46,747 and 46,249. I'd probably like to see that drive back down. I would really love to see this upper channel hold as support. That would be incredibly bullish. And we'd be going for 50K probably much more quickly than I had anticipated. But, again, we had anticipated this Chinese New Year's. We typically rally on an average of 11%. So, things are just looking really good right now. Overall, looking at this rally, I would expect to see prices pull back intraday, before a rally up. So I do think that shorting is probably what we want to do today. Yeah. But we're a ways away from that kind of big trend flip here. So yeah, so I do think that we want to short. I think that we will see price probably drive down into liquidation zones a little bit more. So Yeah, I think that's going to be the game plan. I think we are going to be looking for shorts. Let's get our indicators off. So let's definitely set. Let's definitely set a. Let's go ahead and set a limit short. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we want to front run any pushes up to this liquidation zone. You know what? I don't really like that either. But I would expect that if we're going to sell down, that we actually don't hit these liquidation levels. I think we still structure it that way, though. It makes the most sense. Yeah. Unfortunately, that just makes the most sense. But at the same time, we need to go to the 15-minute. No, I want to do this. No, let's do this. You know, listen, guys, we got to do this properly. We're not going to be making just technical mistakes that we should not be making. All right, ATR value is currently 287. So we're going to come up here to the local high and we're going to measure up $287. That's where our stop loss is going to be. Damn. And that puts us safely outside of all liquidation levels. And that's going to just make me feel a lot more comfortable. So yes, we will have a less risk to reward ratio here, but that's okay. And we're probably going to double dip. So we're going to look to enter there, and we're also going to look to enter here, and we're going to hope that these upside liquidation levels are defended. Okay, so we've got two different risk profiles. So the average return would be the equal of these. So looking somewhere at a risk to reward ratio on this kind of leg of the trade, somewhere around like 1.8, 1.9, something like that. 1.9. So we are going to be entering BTC at 47,373. So we're going to set a limit. 47,373. The only problem is we are going to need to, one moment, use our position size calculator. What are we working with right now? 43.55. $4,355 in the account. An entry price of 47,373. Sure. And our stop loss at 47.79. 6,803. Let's see. All right, that seems right to me. Let's double check. 47,373. 47,979. PSL. 47,979. And our take profit, we are going to be looking to take profit at 46,734. 46,734. Stop loss at 47,979. We're going to set that limit order. And then we're going to set another limit order at 47,658. 47,658. And 1 second. This one is going to the same thing. 7, 4. Take profit at 46,729. And that means, let's see here. This is going to be $12,733. So almost double the position size. All right. So we've got our 2 limit shorts into the market. Both trades are at 2% risk. So if we are to lose, if we lose the trade, if we lose both trades, we'll lose 4% of our account. If we are correct, because we have an average risk return of 2 to 1, if we are correct with both trades, we will increase our account by 8%. Okay, we will increase our account by 8% if we're right. And if we're wrong, we will lose 4% of our account. All right. Now, question. How many times do you have to increase your account by 8% to double your account? I'll wait. Take your time. This is the math you need to know if you want to be a trader. What is your risk per trade? How many trades do you need to double your account? How many losing trades can you lose in a row before you're at 0? You should know these things. Trading is a math game. Okay, so we've got the battle plan for BTC. All is well and good. We can now slap on our 3-minute Heikinashi and just observe passively. We can also, of course, just put our VWAP on so we can just have a little bit more data and detail with regards to Mr. Bitcoin. Mr. Bitcoin, send me a treat. All right, so in summary, let's talk very specifically about what the game plan is there for those of you guys who might have missed that. Apologies. Pop out to that window. What is the game plan for BTC? On the weekly time frame, I am suggesting that individuals continue to hold positions here on the weekly. We are in a nice, beautiful, bullish trend here on the weekly. Of course, we are in a distribution area. So for those of you who are, I'm not sure what the right kind of classification word here is. All I'm just saying is we're in a nice profit-taking zone. So you can peel off 10 to 20% of your BTC position if you want and look to re-add at lower prices, potentially looking down to 28,000. Kind of would be a return to the 200 SMA. Would be a trend reset. We could still experience something like that. Yes, of course, prior to the halving. No, we did not get filled. Nothing has happened. All right. Other than that, nothing on the weekly time frame. We are still in a bullish trend. We're in a sideways consolidation phase. All of our indicators are still confirming and suggesting the trade. However, profit taking is also equal here because we are at quite a high level, quite a high distance away, and pullbacks are more likely. So securing profits, totally fine. Moving up stop losses, again, the whole thing. Daily time frame, we're going to continue to hold because we did get the swing long signal, and we are starting to hopefully break up out of this range. Still got quite a ways to go here on the daily before we're making like new yearly highs or anything like that. And we could be, of course, forming a higher low. As I said, things are looking quite toppy. But again, we're just going to be focusing on trading in the dominant direction, which is going to be to the long side. And we're not going to be trying to call tops or catch reversals or anything crazy like that. Not on big daily timeframes like this. I think that's a fool's job. And I'll let you guys refer to other cryptocurrency channels for, everybody else who wants to try and do that and try to be a mind reader or a fortune teller. But I shall not be doing that. So 4-hour time frame, again, we got the same swing long signal. We've had a nice, very beautiful trend here. I recommend peeling off 10 to 20% of profits as well on the position. But again, if you just took this 4-hour breakout, you could probably peel off 50% for those for the swing traders, and then look to re-add at lower prices or potentially even close the position out. Same thing on the hourly. I would probably go ahead and take at least 50%, if not more, profits on hourly trades here, and then close the position fully on a confirmed close before 46,411. Until then, we just kind of be looking for pullbacks and rallies up. But I'm looking for the rally up into the liquidation zone. That's the trade. That's how I'm going to play. That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing today, boys. All right. Moving on. So that's the game plan on BTC. Probably going to see, and we're probably going to see like mostly sideways, but I do really want to see this up thrust into, that's what I'm playing. I want to see this up thrust into the liquidation zone, and then we'll kind of take it from there. All right, let's move on to Ethereum. Move on to Ethereum. Weekly time frame. Do we have any data here? Again, weekly time frame is good. We are holding the 21 exponential moving average. We've got our EMAs fanning out. We're holding the diagonal uptrend. So again, Ethereum's quite good. If we have a pullback, a broad pullback, I mean, of course, I'm looking at 1763, looking for price to just reset back to the 200 SMA. But overall, things are pretty good. Again, we've got this kind of distribution pattern that's going on, reconsolidation. It will be impossible to know if it's distribution or reaccumulation until we break to one way or the other. Oh, of course. Let's switch to, yeah, here we go. So again, nothing's really changed here. We are experiencing a nice weekly up candle. So, but we still haven't broken out. We still don't have new yearly highs. We are holding the 21 SMA. So I would continue to hold long-term positions on Ethereum on the weekly time frame. Absolutely nothing has changed. Daily time frame, again, we got that swing long signal 2 days ago. So swing long positions on Ethereum are absolutely fine. And I would just continue to hold that on the daily time frame. Yeah, just hold long-term swing positions on the daily time frame. If we do put in a lower high and reject, again, what's the first place I'm looking at? 2065, 200 SMA on the daily. And that's kind of the higher uptrend to hold about midway of the range. 4-hour time frame, we got the swing long signal. Let's see here. Boom here. And yeah, pretty good. 4-hour swing signal, I'd definitely be peeling off 50% or more profits right now, and then waiting. No trend break until we close below 2420 on the 4-hour time frame. Hourly time frame, I definitely be peeling off some profits here, and then trend close if we get a close below 2470, losing the hourly 21 exponential moving average. Other than that, what would be my day trading plan for Ethereum today? Well, look at the 15-minute. Let's just kind of zoom out and get some data here. Again, we do have a nice uptrend, but we are threatening to break that uptrend. So as long as we're above 2471, we'll get our liquidation zones for Ethereum. Okay, so we do have some at 2514, 2520. Let's just mark off 2514 to 2526. All right, so that's where our liquidations really start. And we do have some at 2478 down to 2470. All right, so that's where our liquidations are right now. We, of course, the book gets pretty thick to the downside too, of course. Yeah, we've got those liquidations that stretch from We got a thick chunk at 24, 24.49 to 24.51. Okay, we got licks there. And we've got 24.31, 31 to 25. Okay, so that's where our liquidation profile is right now. Obviously, if we lose support at 24.76, then yeah, we're probably going to come down to 24.36. So, guys, if we lose the low today at 24.75 and we take out this level of support, then we're probably moving down. Probably moving down another 1.5%, 2% at the very minimum. So the game plan here probably won't be dramatically different from BTC, which we're going to try and get filled in the liquidation zone, and we're going to target the liquidity sweep to the downside. That's bad, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it. Since we think that's going to happen, are we going to trade this Ethereum breakout to the upside here? Are we going to... Oh, is that even worth it? Is that even worth it? I give us something to do for the day. What, like a 1% move to the upside? And what? We could make it work. We could make this work. But this is not the most like bullish thing that I really want to be trading. But at the same time, like, it's Ethereum. I love Ethereum. And if Bitcoin's gonna run up and hit and grab liquidity topside here, not missing anything, am I? Am I missing anything? 25, 20, 20, 25. Right? Yeah. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think we just relax, right? If there's anything to do. Bitcoin is trying to make... Man, Bear Bull, good to see you, my friend. Tyler, sorry. He says daily close above 46,000 is my invalidation, and it very much could happen. However, if it doesn't, this candle gonna look like a big inverted hammer and really confirm the bear case. Yeah. All right, cool beans. I think so. That's the game plan. We've got limit bids set on BTC, and we'll short at slightly higher prices. I kind of want to long Ethereum, but what I think we need to do, guys, is I think we just need to kind of relax. And we'll take it nice. All right. Solana. No significant structures to speak of on the daily here. Just nice uptrend. Or on the weekly, I apologize. That was weekly. On the weekly, looking at our PTP system. Again, relatively bullish. When did we get the signal? I got the signal to trade over here. Life's good. RSI reset here, so profit taking is all good. But of course, Continue to hold Solana. Things are good. No confirmed trend break, nothing like that. Life's good. Continue to hold. Daily time frame. Did get a swing long signal right here, so we can just continue to hold Solana. Swing long on the daily, nothing wrong with that. Even looking, Solana even looking for a little daily breakout right here. Not sure if we're going to get it. Solana's just kind of been cooling off. And not the strongest rally. I mean, we're up 24%. So Solana, not too bad today. Let's see here. Could we still... I mean, we could still enter here in the swing long. It's obviously a little less attractive than it was over here. But we can. But volume is dropping. I would prefer to see volume rising. But whatever. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 4-hour time frame. We are at resistance on Solana. Been at this resistance multiple times. So, I mean, principle kind of tells us just short here, right? I mean, that seems... I mean, this kind of seems like a no-brainer to me. Yeah, I'm pretty... Let's go get our liquidations levels on Solana, because now Solana is looking kind of attractive, and I think I'm going to short Solana too. We're at resistance. We just had big rallies, so... We've just had big rallies. All right, Solana liquidation heat map. All right, what do we got? We've got liquidations 2478 to 2476, 76 to 60. This isn't. This is Ethereum. Wrong. There we go. 12 hours. Thank you. Okay, that's different. Thank you so much. 104.36. 103.86. 104.36. 103.86. Bam. Port. And so we just kind of shied away from these. Say 106, 106.11, 106.69. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's just pretty simple, right? Solana, I think we just short. Yeah, I mean, like, what else is there to do? we are at long-term resistance. Yeah, this kind of seems like a no-brainer. Let's just go structure this trade. $4,300 in the account. We want a position size of, you know what? Actually, we want to come down here. What is our 8? We're going to come down here to the 15 and get our ATR level. Which is 0.74. So we'll go to the high. That's a little, it's a risky for the bisky, but I'm okay with it. Risky biscuit. I'm saying we're going to crash the liquid. All right, so in this particular situation, we have our entry at 105,546, and we're just going to use our size calculator here. Stop loss 107,748. Yeah, so $4,174 position size. So Solana. And do we, is this chew? Look. Yeah, that's pretty good area. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. We're just gonna mark it in for $4,174. And we're just gonna get in. I want to get in. We did get our first fill. We did get our first BTC short got filled. So we ran up, hit that liquidity. All right, so for Solana, we are going to be taking profit at 102.70. 102.70. And we're going to be taking an L at 107,748. Bam. Last price for our TP confirmed. Structure, trades in, life's good, everybody's happy. Yay. All right. Stuff. All right, so we shorted Solana. All right, shorted Solana. We did nothing with Ethereum, and we just got our fill on short. Tyler says, I've been assuming that everyone understands why I'm using 46 to invalidate the bear case. Justin, do you want to take a second and correct that oversight? I'm sure you can do it better verbally. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what Tyler is saying, let's go out here. What Tyler is saying is that all right. So Tyler is bearish, and Tyler wants to short the market, right? He, you know, for some reason, and this it's absolutely fine. His analysis has told him that, all right, this is a beautiful rally. This is a nice top. This looks very toppy. I know that Tyler is looking at a lot of things like volatility. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. Seeing how higher time frame volatility is crushed. We can see that with indicators like BBWP by Caretaker. This is just Bollinger Band with percentile. Fantastic indie. But here on the weekly, we can see, and of course, I'm on the perpetual chart, so it would be a little bit better on BTC USD or spot or something like that. You'd be able to see clearly, but you can see here how low this indicator is, with a volatility at around 10%. And when it's gotten to these levels before, we have an expansion of volatility. So we had this very large 15-16% weekly movement here. Volatility was extremely low here, and that led to the speculatory 80% rally up into the run up. We can also see volatility get very low here before the absolute demonic decline of the last half of the bear market. Volatility got very low here before we had the FTX collapse. And of course, volatility was very low following the FTX collapse, which led to the first initial rally. So identifying when volatility, especially higher term volatility, is very, very low, lets you know when there is a huge opportunity for a large move. And Tyler sees all this information and he says, okay, well, given that I know a huge opportunity is coming up to take a big positional trade, all I have to do is get the direction right. And so Tyler has chosen the direction down. Okay, life's good. But you can't just trade that way. You can't just blindly trade and be like, all right, cool, I got my position, I'm right, nothing will change my mind, I'm just going to hold this until I'm in profit. Well, what if you're just completely wrong and the market goes the other way for 6 months, right? You can't hold that position. You don't have enough dry powder. You can't yet. And it's not a good way to trade. You got to have, as a trader, if you want to be a systemic strategic trader, you have to have invalidation levels. You have to have something, an objective level on the chart, or some form of alert or something that can happen that will let you know that you were wrong, right? For this trade. Okay. And for whatever reason, you need to close the position out and take your loss right now as it is before that loss gets exponentially larger if you continue to hold the position open. So again, similar concept to a stop loss, but a stop loss we're going to be using for kind of like our day trades, our intraday trades, or even our swing trades where we're setting it and forgetting it. With something like this, where we're kind of adding, we're winding up these long-term positional trades that often have a lot of discretion behind them, that have other levels of fundamental and technical analysis behind them, that maybe don't necessarily fall right into the box of this is part of my systemic trading strategy. You got to have those invalidation levels, or soft stop losses is what we would call them, is the correct nomenclature. So Tyler has been adding to this position, and he's been quite happy to see price going up and going up and going up. But now Tyler is getting, and again, not digging at him, but it's just part of trading. Tyler is getting into pain, right? Because he's probably been adding to positions, and now price is coming up to his entry or exceeding his entry. And now Tyler has to have that conversation with himself, like, well, okay, I wasn't really expecting price to come up this high. Now this is starting to actually look like a breakout, or like we're bullish. So he has chosen $46,000 as an invalidation level. He wanted to see if we get this daily close above $46,000. I believe that his bias might switch, and he would be looking for continuation to the upside instead of continuing to add to short positions on the downside. It's always tricky because when we're trying, and this is why, as you've heard me say many, many times, reversals are very difficult to catch, because like this is objectively a really good area to short too, right? And it only becomes challenging if you've been shorting here, and now you're in max pain, and you know that you can't really handle price going up here and actually breaking out. But simultaneously, I mean, this, if you were going to short anywhere, it would be here, like this is beautiful. So reversals are hard, guys. Reversal trading is just hard. Trend following trading is easier. Obviously, reversal trading is pretty good, like intraday when we're trading ranges and we know where our liquidation levels are. We're having good success with that. But big daily swings and stuff like that, stick to the strategy. Life easy. So yeah, we had price run up nicely into the liquidation zone there, and now currently rejecting. Like I said, we shorted Solana. Solana, we might see a drive up to 106.50. And that's kind of where I want. That's kind of where I want it to end. I would like to see. So now I would just like to see pain. I want to see pain. This is what I want to see. I've got my shorts in. We're good. I would like the market to be nuked now. Excuse me. Hold on. Paul. We call the Binance market makers. Yes. Could you? Yeah, we're good. We're filled. Could you send it? Yeah, just hit that red market sell button. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, can you send it? All right, appreciate it. All right, guys, I just got off the phone with the Binance market makers, and they said they're going to send it. They're going to send it. So let's go. All right, good stuff, guys. We've been streaming for 1 hour. And we are up. Well, we're only up $40, but so far. Yes. So each trade is at 2% risk to the account. What's up, dog? What you doing? Dog's being lazy. Some down signs, sending it. All right. Let's go through the rest of our pairs here. This is also a good strategy too, but we are going to use basic. We're going to use the basic of basics. You know, the only here's what the only thing I don't like about this. It's the only thing I don't like about this strategy is OBV. I think what would be better might be BBWP. Because what we can do with BBWP what I think we can do with BBWP is we can either use the condition that the volatility definitely needs to be rising. Volatility definitely needs to be rising. But do we want it above 50%? I guess is the question. I mean, probably not. We probably don't need it above 50%. We would just want to see that volatility had come down to a low level and then was heading up, because then it's much more likely that we're actually going to get something of a sustained. You know, like obviously it kind of sucked here, you know, trading BTC here, because you had vol get very, very low, start rising, but we're above the 200 SMA, so we're not shorting. And right. So yes. Tyler says depends on how low it gets first, not the current level during the rise. Yeah, so I think we're going to replace OBV in this strategy with BBWP. And we're going to be using our EMA cluster here. Our 200 SMA is really our baseline. And our 21 and our 55 are pullback entries, or conservative or aggressive and conservative, because that's our re-entry strategy and trends is pullback dips. So we only long above the 200 SMA. We only long above the 200 SMA. We only short below the 200 SMA. And then when we're looking for primary entries, we want to see volatility have come down and then be on the rise as we get our trading signal from TSI. All right, and we will be doing all this in Heikinashi as well. Don't care. Don't care what any of you think. We're using Heikinashi. All right. Yeah, volatility got has gotten very high here on Ethereum on the hourly. RSI overbought and returning. Again, profit taking. We want to see volatility come back down before we take any moves. This is where reversal traders probably want to take that kind of hourly swing short. Only doing that on lower time frames, of course. Oh yeah. Yeah, Fisher is a fantastic indicator. It's just one of the best. Solana looking very similar here. Arbitrum kind of looks like it's still got some room to go here. Yeah, a little bit of a reset pullback here on Arbitrum. Arbitrum's been really good to us. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Arbitrum's been really good to us here. Optimism. No, look, man, everything look, yeah, look, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower high, double bottom. But this looks quite bearish to me. Because we're trending upwards, pullback, buy it, trending, pullback, buy it. And now these pullback buys have not worked. The last 3 pullback buys have not worked. I mean, this one kind of worked. Yes, this one didn't work. This looks like it wants to break down and head to 320 to me. Sui, man, I've been paying attention to Sui. My dear Lord, I talked about 4 airdrops that people do not want to miss. It's the premium trading group, and I will share those with you guys today. That's what I'm going to do. I will share those with you today. Let's talk about them. Oh, sorry. This is not it. The week prior. 0207. Yeah. Here we go. Some Sui airdrops that you guys should be farming right now. These are easy to qualify for. And Sui is the blockchain where everything's happening. So first up, you got the Navi protocol. Navi is a Sui native liquidity protocol. You can LP or you can borrow. And they just released their new tokenomics. 48.5% of their supply has been earmarked to the ecosystem. So there's going to be lots of airdrops, lots of opportunity over there. To qualify for the Navi protocol, all you have to do is connect your Sui wallet to their protocol and supply Sui to any of their lending pools. And then I would borrow USDT against that and repeat multiple times to earn points. You can compound up if you want, which means you would deposit Sui, borrow USDT against your Sui collateral, use that borrowed USDT to buy more Sui, deposit that Sui as more collateral, to then borrow more USDT against that deposited Sui. And you can do that 3 to 4 times to lever up. And you just make sure you guys claim your rewards daily. They do have a point system, so it will be very easy for you guys to determine if you are going to be qualifying for the airdrop or not. Scallop Finance is a peer-to-peer money market over on Sui. It is the first DeFi protocol to get a grant from the Sui Foundation. Very easy, very similar to Navi protocol. Just connect your wallet, lend Sui to any of their pools, borrow tokens against the Sui, and then repeat. Volume is key, so you can use the lever up strategy. Aftermath Finance. This is an all-in-one platform for trading, investing, and earning yield. Same thing, a little bit more different here, but connect your Sui wallet and then stake your Sui in Aftermath Finance. And then in return for staking your Sui through them, you're going to receive a token called AF Sui. And then there is an AF Sui to Sui pool that you can deposit that into. And then you'll get an LP token for that. Stake the LP token into the staking farm. And then it's just the staking flywheel, right? Just the staking flywheel. And finally, the last airdrop that you guys should definitely be hunting for right now on the Sui blockchain is Bluefin. It's a decentralized perp dex. Super simple. Just go connect your wallet, deposit some USDC, and open a few trades. All right, preferably the ones that I'm taking live on stream. Help you out. Of course, I share all this information with our premium trading group members every Wednesday when we do our weekly mentoring sessions. We also do one-on-one mentorings. Information on that's on the website if you guys are interested. Justin, would you call that a lower time frame, lower high just now? To be honest, given that amount of dumpage just before the bell, the amount of immediate buyback was unexpected, but so was the rollover. All right, that's a lot of words. Are we talking about Bitcoin or were you talking about like Arbitrum? Because we were just looking at Arbitrum. We were also looking at Solana. But your question is, would I call that a lower time frame, lower high that just occurred? Yes. Yes. If we're talking about that run up into the liquidation zone and then the sell off back down, yes, that is a lower high. To be honest, given that amount of dumpage just before the bell, the amount of immediate buyback was unexpected. I mean, I don't know, not necessarily. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, this is pretty classic Bitcoin. Like, you know, run up, initial sell off, chill, double run back up to grab liquidity, huge sell off, swing failure pattern, right? Which is a rally, which is a 60 to 70% retracement. What is this? This kind of looks like an 80er. We do have Hikanashi on, but who cares? Yeah, 7.86 retracement. Almost like on the nose. That's pretty classic for BTC. Top. Liquidity grab often comes in twos. These are top. Sell off. Again, double bottom. 70 to 80% or 60 to 70% retracement. And this is a swing failure pattern. Swing failure pattern. So like a big picture swing failure pattern, you'd be going short here on the breakdown of 46,800, setting your stop loss here. And then you would be, your target would be the measured move. You'd be trading 2.21% to the downside. So your target would be somewhere around 45,640. You'd be looking for a complete flush out of all of this. Complete flush out of all of this. The only thing that matters now is 47 has to hold. There is no reason, if this is a top, there's no reason for price to go above 47.4. There's no reason. If price goes above 47.4, I'd probably be breakout long. Cryptonomics, what's up, my friend? We're cooking now. We're cooking now. Life's good. All right, so wise words from our junior analyst Reflex, crushing it. Posted at 7:23 a.m. Wow. Guys, so are you with me? Are you following me? Right here. This is when Reflex posted, and I quote, "Deadly drop incoming." Deadly drop incoming, said Reflex right here at 7:23 a.m., guys. Right here. He goes on to say, the 15-minute change of character on daily supply as well. It invalidated the 15-minute imbalance, but he's playing an aggressive short here. Good man. Reflex crushing it right now. I believe today is the day here that shorters will be profiting heavily. My dude. My dude. Yeah, Shearus nailed it. Or not, I'm so sorry, not Shearus. Reflex. Reflex nailed it. Shout outs to Reflex. Crushing it. All right, let's see what's up with Mr. Shearus this morning. This was yesterday, though, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, this was yesterday. Okay, Shearus hasn't posted yet today, but Shearus nailed. So again, these are all the signals from our traders here. Shearus yesterday, listen to this. Shearus yesterday at 6:02 p.m. called the Bitcoin long. So absolutely crushed the long. And called for the Doge short. How'd that one age? Longed Bitcoin, shorted Doge. How did that work out for our intrepid team of traders, huh? Shorted Doge around daily close. That doesn't really look like too great, honestly. Yeah, daily close was here. Yeah, it's all right. So he was right on Bitcoin. Big ups, big ups, big ups. Let's go Solana shorts. Cody and VR might be good for scalps. Probably, yeah. I can't trade. 47, 49K. Absolute extreme possible tops, but I think the top is in. When pullback happens, it's going to be swift. Told you. Massive bull trap, Cryptonomics says. Big one. We had this nice run up into Chinese New Year's. It's pretty good. I don't know, though. Like, we always rally from Chinese New Year's. But did we just get it? Like, did we just get it and we sell off? I don't know. I don't want to be too bearish, right? Because the weekly's very bullish. The daily's very bullish. But, you know, we just have this, like, this big punctuated equilibrium up. I definitely want to catch some profits today as the market moves down. But I'm not completely sure how confident I am that this is like a macro top. Macro top. I'm not sure. 47 forward, did you say? 47,400. I'm not sure what it's at. I don't know what we're talking about here. If you know anything about Elliott wave, the fifth wave has been over. We're in a flat correction right now. So I do follow a gentleman. Listen, I used to, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Elliott wave analysis. But what I will say is that I do follow an analyst who specializes in Elliott wave analysis, right? And he's I don't agree with his methods because I don't really like Elliott wave analysis. But I mean, he's a good trader, right? And so but what he's saying right now is that we are in wave 5 right now, and wave 5 puts us at 52,000 by mid-March. So he is the only person I'm following that is saying we rally up into March. Everyone else is saying that we sell off and then we break after the halving. He's saying we rally into March and then sell off after the halving. And then have that big pullback, and then we start the bull market. So I really like that. I like to see contrary opinions, because when I see everyone around me like saying like, oh yeah, we're bullish and stuff, then it makes me be bearish. So it's interesting. Good job to you, Cryptonomics. Nailed it a few days ago. Big ups, man. Big ups in the chat. Tyler says, tell you what, if there's more rally and close above from here, then goes down, that'll make me wrong about it. Right. And that's what I mean. But doesn't that sound very likely, right? It sounds likely. You know, that's what's so scary about it. Or not, I don't want to say scary, but yeah. Cryptonomics says, what platform are we using for shorts? I can't find one since we had to exodus from ByBit as well. We're currently trading on and working with the Fairdesk exchange. We've secured a good deal for people who sign up with our affiliate link. You get VIP level 1 fee discounts, so you're going to be paying. They slash the fees that you're going to pay on your market fee, on your maker orders and your taker orders. You'll be able to copy trade me on that platform. And you can KYC on Fairdesk as an American or Canadian, but you can also trade without KYC. That's where we're currently trading. Links. Let's see here. All right, so Solana, nice drive down into the liquidation zone right now. And we're gonna see if we break through or if we bounce. I'm completely fine with a bounce here. We're gonna guys, we're holding our position. We're holding our position. We're holding. I'm sorry, I've got the wrong. We're holding. Look at Schlink. Schlink? What's Schlink doing? What's up with Schlink? What is the stinky linky doing? Cryptonomics says, yeah, I was thinking this could be a 5th wave too. The waves were sneaky here, but I think 5 is in and peaked, and the snap back up we are in now is the flat correction. I could be wrong. Solid resistance 47.8. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Chainlink, volatility's crushed here on the hourly, man. Volatility's crushed on the hourly. No, there's no RSI divergence, not here on the hourly anyways. But look, like, volatility's crushed. I'm short Cryptonomics. I'm actually short and long. I have a swing long on BTC, but I'm up bigly on that. Like, we entered at 43,808. So just chill on that one. And then we just opened up BTC and Solana shorts today. But I mean, I really want a short link here. I mean, this is pretty nice. What's going on with the daily? Yeah, daily volatility's peaked, so we could be looking for reversals. RSI's peaked as well. Yeah, that's spicy. 4-hour volatility's getting really low too. RSI in a clear decline. Look at this. Look at this RSI divergence. Yeah, 4-hour RSI divergence, regular bearish, and then confirmation. And now just consolidation down here at support. So clear invalidation if we close above the 4-hour 21 at 1846. Yeah, that's very clear invalidation. I really like that. Gosh, I really like that. It's juicy. I bet we grab liquidations here. Let's go see where our are on the stinky linky. Liquidation level 1862, 1871. And I mean, none of that's like really, where do they start? 1803, 1788. All right, so we gotta, we gotta bet that Blink's gonna crash down through the liquidation level. We gotta, like, we were really getting, if we bet on this, if we bid on, if we bid on this, then I mean, we are really, I mean, we're really short. So we would be at 246. We'd be at 6% loss, 6% account loss if wrong. Right now we're at 4 with an 8% potential return. Do we triple up? I feel like we have to. Hold on a second. What do you mean? Tyler, you're saying that, yes, you're in the positional shorts. And if we're right about a pullback, why would, if we, are you saying that if we do get a pullback here, it will invalidate? Oh, very much validate. I'm so sorry. Yeah, what you said makes absolute sense. I just misread. I read invalidate instead of validate. I was like, wait a second, why would a sell-off invalidate the bearish case? Isn't that exactly what we want? Like, no, man. You see, when price goes up, it's actually bearish, all right? And when price goes down, yeah, come here. That's when it's really bullish, man. You know what I mean? Like, see, what they don't tell you is that when it's going up, you want to press the red buttons. And when it's going down, you want to press the green buttons. I know, complete opposite what you think. All right. Okay. All right. Here's what we're under the 15. And let's see. All right. This is like, it's just too good, you know, like it's a little, this is like risking it for the biscuit. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, really? No. I don't know. Oof, okay. 24 cents. Okay, what is that? What does that even mean for us? 3%? Okay. Yeah. All right. Every day. $17.71. Hmm. 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 Indeed. All right. We just have to figure out that we do. I think you're probably right. I think you are probably. We do not close longs in the bull market. No. There will be no long closing today, sir. We're going to do it. I don't care. Only $2,582 though. TP at 1704. We're looking for a big break. 18,850. Bam. All right. So we either just wrote the ticket to my vacation in the Hamptons, or the soup kitchen. One of the two. We're soup kitchen or Hamptons. Soup kitchen or Hamptons. All right. So yeah, we are positioned. Everything is now as it should be. All right, so we got filled in the nice liquidation zone on Bitcoin. We're flat on Ethereum. I feel like we should just long Ethereum, like for fun. Yes to crypto with the 10, man. Oh, I'm not even ready for that, dude. Thank you so much, man. He says, time for another super chat request where I bribe Justin for his visit. You take a look at COQ to wrap Dave actually. Yes, of course, man. And your DGen analysis yesterday was so helpful, much appreciated. Was able to do some good channel trading based on week. Well, awesome, dude. I am good, man. I'm very happy, dude. I know DGen's been fun here. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look. Oh my. This is like pretty picture perfect, right? Prices come down into the nice little red box territory that we talked. You get a DGen analysis for free. You see this? Yeah. You get DGen for free, man. You don't even got to pay for DGen, bro. This is on the house, man. Yeah, so DGen's pulled back into this nice consolidation area right here. We are tracking below our MAs and everything now, but nice dive down. A nice dive down. This wouldn't be, listen, if I was like looking at DGen, this is where I'd probably be picking up a spot. The two most likely trades that I see coming from here is DGen making a run back on 05 and seeing if the same sellers step in again or if we're actually going to break to new highs. There's the announcement. Thanks so much, brother. I appreciate that, man. You're the best. But what you want to be okay, so what you want to be watching for now too is you could buy here. Of course, you're just looking at distributions. But like again, we had this nice decline. If we were looking to buy and then basically target to here, that's totally fine. But you can also now wait. You don't have to catch knives. You can use this 50. You can use this 21 EMA. Right. You can use the 21 and the 55 EMA. And buy when price starts trading over the 21. So, I mean, because that's always scary, right? When you're trading something like this, right? Like, you know, because listen, here's the thing, right? You can be right, and it's just the one mistake at the end that burns your money, right? This is why we adjust our position size based on our account for futures trading, right? As your account grows, you take more risk, but as it dwindles, you take less risk because it's all about bankroll management. It's all about bankroll management. So, yeah, so DGen not looking too bad here on the knife buy. But of course, if we do lose this level, I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, we have support here. That makes sense. So, spot charts, and especially like DeFi tends to adhere a little bit more to just horizontal support and resistance than things like futures. About yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. Go back to this zone. Sell. But, you know, I think if you want to be a little bit more conservative, just wait to see, you know, close above the 21 MA, see if we actually get some bullish momentum and then hop back into that. And just remember to take profits on pumps, man. Oh, Tyler, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. It really is. Yeah, I love my job. I love being able to work with people that are into my hobby. You know, I'm very blessed that I can earn a living doing my hobby. And you know, and I've gotten to work with some really talented and cool people and seen people become traders. Really awesome. Okay, sir. I apologize. Yes to crypto. I'm going to do your chart request as soon as I get back. I'm just going to go make a quick cup of coffee and big ups to you, brother. I'm going to make a quick cup of coffee. I will be right back, and we are going to chart COQ wrapped AVAX, my friend. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for all your support. Tyler, you're in charge, man. You're in charge. Don't let him do anything too crazy. All right? I'll see you guys in just a second. Well, you know, comes a time in every man's life when he's just got to hold the trades open and wait for confirmation. You know what I'm saying? You just got to hold the trade open and wait for some kind of confirmation. That's it. Tyler's scared? Nah, man. Nothing to be scared of. All right, we got a request for BNB, but first we have to, of course, accommodate Mr. Yes to Crypto and analyze COQ wrapped AVAX. Let's go ahead and put this one on the watch list so that I don't forget it. And we're going to go look at COQ wrapped AVAX. Takinu. The old change my name to Yes. Hey man, we'll take it, brother. Daily time frame. Ah, very interesting. We have support. We have resistance. Have other resistance. Have final. So we got some pretty clearly defined targets based on previous resistance levels. Of course, we do have bag holders in Kakinu because this is a meme coin. So what's the rule of engagement on meme coins? They're unpredictable. And we know that bag holders are going to be quick to get out. So we're on the Avalanche chain. We should probably check out the macro. So first, it's going to be good to know, is money flowing into Avalanche or not? Because that will determine how well meme coins on Avalanche do. Avalanche. Up 1.47% on the week. An additional 5.5% today. Not terrible. Chains aren't incredibly green. Holy crap, look at all this. Look at all this volume flowing into Algorand. What's going on Algorand? Hold on a second. Sorry, I got distracted. Humble DeFi. Humble DeFi on Algorand. That's crazy. That explosion of TVL like overnight. Oh, not like overnight. This has been going on for a couple weeks. All right, so Humble DeFi, definitely one to pay attention to. We do have some inflows into Avalanche. They're not massively significant. Go back to Kakinu. So listen, overall, I mean, I like this. You know, we've had a sharp, you know, launch, movement up, sharp sell-off, rally back down, triple bottom now. So we do have strong support. We do have strong support. So Kakinu does have strong support. The problem is, I guess, it's like 40% down, right? 40% down. So, I mean, you can play for this breakout here. Just keep in mind, you'd be buying at resistance, which is always scary. You know, swinging long at resistance is always scary. But if we are able to successfully break through this resistance, then I don't really see anything stopping us until another 50% rise. So we get up to about 2309. Next target after that would be another 30 to 40, another 30% to the upside around 3070. So we're currently at 1553. Next target would be 20. Yeah, again, around like 2400, 2400, 2500 to the upside. Next target after that would be around 3000, 3100, 3100. And there's probably not going to be any nice like TA, like it's a meme coin. It's either going or it's not. You know, it's either going or it's not. So there's not going to be any of this like, oh, like break, pull back, retest. You won't get any BPRs out of this. Nope. Oh, no. 4-hour time frame. How are things looking? I mean, nice run up, aggressive buyback, strong volume. And trying to break through. Like, obviously, like, you know, it's just a battle. We've got bag holders right here trying to distribute. And will the fresh buyers be strong enough to overcome? Overall, I like it. It's definitely reset enough for it to have a bit of a move. The market's pretty bullish right now. I would like to see like Avalanche be a lot more popping right now. So that does make me hesitant. Again, this is not something that I would trade. Not into the meme coins. Let's see if we can get something a little bit more, you know, something a little bit more. We want a 21 EMA. Is green. We want a 55 EMA. That is gray. And we want a 200 MA. That is yellow. Yeah, I mean, this is nice and bullish, man. Like we're tracking above the 200 SMA. Moving average crossovers quite bullish. Moving average crossovers over the 200 SMA is also quite bullish. Yeah. Cocky Inu has now moved into a bullish uptrend. Pullback buys would be at 1369 and 1221. And LFG. LFG, man. Go. Invalidation on a 4-hour close below the 200 SMA. You don't want to see, 1218's got to hold. 1218's got to hold. 1218's got to hold, and next target is what? 2400? So 40% move to the upside. 40% move to the upside, and invalidation is 20% to the downside. You have a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. That's pretty good on the cock. The cock is ready to rock. That's the question. Is the cock ready to rock? How do I... I suppose I could just do it like that. Should change the name of the stream to "Is the Cock Ready to Rock?" Something like this. Right. So we should be getting filled on BTC here pretty soon for our second position. We're a little ways away. Which, you know, a little scary. All right. We definitely wanted this level to hold, you know. And this is pretty furious. Again, not too concerned about Solana. Solana's fine. Not too concerned about Link. Link's fine. Bitcoin's the only thing that's a little tricky here. We really don't have that much time left in the stream, guys. We only got like 10 minutes left. Oh, BNB, that's right. Yeah. Yep. BNB. Mr. Man Bear Bull over here. Yeah, I mean, BNB is pretty juicy here, man. Like double top, pullback, long consolidation at the 200 SMA, and now pushing up to resistance. I mean, this is the time we're going to figure out what BNB's true intentions are, right? Are we going to get a nice break here of 353, 350, which has been resistance since 2022, right? And are we going to get a nice bullish trend coming in, right? Like, look at this, like, BBWP got completely crushed here. Volatility is completely low. And now volatility is expanding to the upside. And we are above the 200 SMA. We're getting a bullish MA cross right here. I mean, overall, this looks pretty good. I mean, the TSI weekly. So this is swing long. We're in full swing long territory. Weekly gave the swing long signal here. You know, RSI is close to being overbought here on the weekly too. And we are at resistance. So it's fine. It's fine if we accumulated here, it's fine to peel a little bit of cautionary profit off, like 10-20%. Move that stop loss to profit. Yeah, we're all right. We got a little wiggle room here on BTC. Just see what they're gonna do. Ooh. We going long. All right. Spicy. Spicy price action. BNB. Yeah, this is. I mean, this. Listen, weekly holds. You know, buying here again for the same thing we went over with COQ Inu is a little scary, but I mean, this also looks really nice. You know, sharp sell off. We would expect to see breakout. So I think BNB actually looks really good here. Yeah, we're just getting we're going to be printing a fresh swing long signal. And we can see that BBWP had gotten very, very low. So we are looking for that volatility expansion now, break up to the upside. BNB actually looks really good. Yeah. Yes, sir. I would co-sign a swing long on BNB. I certainly would. All right, did we get our second fill yet? Nope, still haven't gotten our second fill yet. So, you know, I'm not really too crazy concerned until we get our second fill and then we start seeing drawdown, because we accounted for this. We accounted for a higher spring. And let's just bust open the BTC chart so that we understand exactly what's going on here. So yeah, we got our fill here. We preempted this liquidation zone, and we are now driving into the liquidation zone. So we'll be able to see that. First off, let's just get up Coinalyze so we can spot any sudden changes in OI here. Open interest rose pretty steadily throughout this whole level. We just did a few liquidations, nothing crazy. But we did hit them. And we did have a little bit of an OI drop here. Nothing massive. What was that? Yeah, only like 0.25% OI drop. Funding's pretty high here. Came down just a little bit here, though. So, yeah, we just see 47,652 is the next liquidation zone. And above that, that's when we start to get max pained. If indeed pain is how it's going to be, that's where we get max pained above 47.6. Above 47.6. Yeah, max pain. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bullet, a little bullet time action, you know? Ooh. Out here dodging these liquidations. Dodging these liquidations. That's an OI drop. Ton of liquidations right there. Ton of liquidations right there. Ton of liquidation. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, it was a massive amount. OI drop. OI drop. We get our second fill yet? Still haven't gotten our second fill yet. We're so close. Come on, we're so close. Probably. No, we'll just leave it. There's no reason to. We can go a little bit longer. See how this shakes out. I'll stay like another 15 minutes. We'll see how this shakes out, guys. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. All right. Maybe. I can't stay 15. There's something I have to do. But we will stay for like 5 minutes. And we'll see. So I don't know why I dropped. Had some liquidations. Battle. Come on. Rejection. Let's go. Sell off. I just need you to go ahead and send it to the downside, please. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Get liquidations rolling. Send the market to 30,000. You're doing real well on the puts. Battle, 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 battle. Wouldn't it have been amazing if we saw the funding flip negative? That'd be incredible. Still have not gotten that last fill. Ooh, all right. 3-minute HA flip. 3-minute HA. Let's go. Totally. Yep. Yep. Funding is negative on Fairdesk. Yep. You are right, man. Yeah, you're right. You know what that means. And according to Coinalize, funding is still positive on Binance. All right. But unfortunately, guys, we have to end on this cliffhanger. Listen, we gotta end on this cliffhanger. Listen, guys, I'm changing nothing. Nothing changes. Feel like you don't get 3 chances to sell the high. I mean, sometimes you do. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we must end on this cliffhanger. I apologize, but I cannot keep the stream going any longer this morning. Oh, okay, let's wrap up, guys. Let's wrap up. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate everything, man. Great stream today. You guys were really great. Guys, it's our last stream for the week. We've got an exciting weekend to head into, guys. I want you guys to be focused on farming some airdrops this weekend. And I want you guys to make sure that you're putting work into getting your portfolio where it needs to be. All right. You need to make the allocations. You need to get the exit strategies. You need to have your plans now before the bull market comes. You don't want to be scrambling around trying to get the coins that you missed, figuring out where you're going to, or figuring out where, you're going to be selling. None of that stuff, man. You guys need to do the work and the prep work now. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you guys for all the views. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to support what we're doing here, please become a sponsor of the show by clicking the join button here on YouTube and becoming a channel member here on YouTube. Get some great perks. If you cannot afford to support us financially, then you can just hit the like button. It helps distribute our content to those who haven't seen it yet and is one of the most impactful and helpful things that you guys can do to help us grow. If you guys have any questions or comments, things you would like to see me cover in the show, please leave them in the comment section down below. I want you guys to trade safely and have a fantastic weekend. And I will see all of you back here Monday morning, opening bell, crushing it, making money in the crypto markets on Monday. Till then, guys, trade safely and have a wonderful weekend.